Here are some diaspora stories for you. King Charles III received Nigerians in Diaspora Commission Chairman Abike Dabiri-Erewa and members of a Nigerian delegation at a diaspora engagement held at St. James's Palace in London. The event highlighted the contributions of Nigerians living abroad and formed part of preparations ahead of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's visit to the United Kingdom. Dabiri-Erewa described the meeting as a significant moment for Nigeria-UK relations, noting that diaspora engagements can promote investment, partnerships and stronger cultural ties between both countries. An Indian court in Ahmedabad has sentenced Nigerian national Christian Arins to 20 years in prison for drug trafficking. The ruling followed investigations into the illegal importation of heroin into India. Arins was convicted alongside Zambian national Hanshabila John after authorities seized about 2.75 kilograms of heroin at Ahmedabad Airport in September 2021. The Special Narcotics Court ordered both men to serve rigorous imprisonment and imposed a fine of 200,000 Indian rupees each, underscoring India's strict anti-drug laws. Grenada has announced a major global diaspora homecoming program aimed at reconnecting citizens abroad with their homeland and strengthening national development. The 2026 Diaspora Homecoming will run from June 21 to July 5 and feature cultural activities, community engagements and national events across the island. Organized by the Office of Diaspora Affairs, the initiative seeks to attract Grenadians from North America, Europe and the Caribbean. Officials say diaspora participation remains crucial to investment, heritage preservation and economic growth. The International Organization for Migration, IOM, in partnership with the Edo state government, has trained about 9,000 repatriated migrants to support their reintegration into society. The program provides vocational training, business support and skills development to help returnees rebuild their lives after failed migration journeys. Officials said the initiative is part of broader efforts to address irregular migration and human trafficking. Authorities also noted that empowering returnees economically can reduce the pressure that pushes many young Nigerians to attempt risky migration routes. The United Kingdom is preparing strict security measures and temporary airspace restrictions ahead of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's upcoming state visit. British authorities said the measures are designed to ensure safety during high-level engagements involving the Nigerian leader and senior officials. Security agencies are expected to coordinate closely with aviation authorities to manage restricted zones and movement around key locations. The visit is anticipated to focus on strengthening diplomatic relations, economic cooperation and diaspora engagement between Nigeria and the United Kingdom. 2 migrants have died after a vehicle transporting about 40 people overturned in Libya's desert following a 3-day journey without adequate food or water. Survivors said the group had been traveling across the harsh terrain in search of routes to Europe when the overloaded vehicle lost control. Rescue teams later discovered the crash site and assisted the remaining migrants. The incident highlights the continuing dangers faced by migrants attempting to cross the Sahara and Libya's desert routes toward Europe. Ghanaian authorities have arrested 93 Nigerians in Accra during a major operation targeting suspected cybercrime and human trafficking networks. The raid, carried out by the Ghana Immigration Service at Devtraco Estate, also led to the rescue of 73 Nigerians allegedly held in abusive conditions. Deputy Superintendent Newman Akufo supervised the operation, where officers seized laptops, mobile phones, counterfeit US dollars and fake gold bars. Officials said suspects include 91 men and 2 women, while rescued victims have been repatriated to Nigeria. Australian authorities have relocated several Iranian women footballers seeking asylum after the location of their safe house was leaked. The players had refused to sing Iran's national anthem during a match, an act widely interpreted as protest against the government. 7 athletes initially sought asylum in Australia. However, one player later contacted the Iranian embassy and revealed their location. Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke confirmed the group was immediately moved to a secure site as tensions grew between Iran and Australia. Several countries, including India, have reportedly declined to approve some ambassadors nominated by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu due to policies discouraging envoys from governments nearing the end of their tenure. Diplomatic sources say Nigeria's ambassador designate to India, Ambassador Muhammad Dahiru, is among those facing delays in receiving agreement. Without formal acceptance from host countries, ambassadors cannot assume their posts. The hesitation is linked to Nigeria's upcoming 2027 presidential election and concerns that newly appointed envoys may serve briefly. A Norwegian court has sentenced Nigerian youth international Daniel Daga to 6 months in prison after finding him guilty of committing a sexual act without consent. The verdict was delivered by the Nordmøre and Romsdal District Court. The 19-year-old midfielder, who plays for Molde FK and represented Nigeria at the 2023 FIFA U20 World Cup, was also ordered to pay about $1,050 in legal costs. Daga denies wrongdoing, and his lawyer, Astrid Bolstad, says he plans to appeal the ruling. The United Kingdom will host the 2026 Iconic Africa Diaspora Summit and Honors, bringing together Africans abroad to promote investment and innovation across the continent. The event, scheduled for May 23 at the White Diamond Events Center in Coventry, is organized by Iconic International Holdings and Culture Africa Limited. CEO Tinotenda Michelle Chavandora said the summit will highlight diaspora achievements while encouraging economic partnerships. Ambassador Tomisan O. Lewis added that the forum aims to mobilize diaspora capital for Africa's development. For more diaspora stories, subscribe to our channel, follow us and visit diasporanews.ng now.